Welcome to this edition of The Rhody Reporter. I'll be your host for the segment, Mark Zaccaria. Everyone who's ever studied civics in high school knows that the American system of separation of powers is intended to provide checks and balances against any kind of overreach by any one branch. It's simple. The legislature has the power to levy taxes and provide budget guidance to run the government. Meanwhile, the executive branch makes the day-to-day calls on how budget spending is actually made. If anyone has a complaint about who's doing what, the courts are there to settle such disputes. As always, on paper, the plan seems flawless. In practice, however, stuff happens. Take the example of the sad saga of little Rhody as we try to ward off COVID-19. It's an emergency, so new money has to be spent. But the General Assembly has left the building. Neither the House nor the Senate have convened in the Ocean State since the pandemic was declared by CDC. No session means no bills passed, which means no new money. Enter Governor Gina Raimondo, brandishing her phone and her pen. Her Excellency correctly reasoned that something had to get done about this mess, so she began prioritizing spending to cover emergency needs using her management authority over existing appropriations. Can you say executive order, boys and girls? Soon she was ordering lockdown prohibitions using the same process. Your suddenly concerned Rhody reporter tried to calm himself. After all, the governor is bound by the state's Administrative Procedures Act, or APA. It allows executive agencies to adopt emergency regulations for up to 120 days, with the ability to extend them for an additional 60 days. Apparently, the General Assembly was okay with that. They remained in their bunkers, hoping the whole thing would just go away. What to do, though, when the emergency time period specified by APA expired? Well, by that time, Ms. Raimondo seemed to be enjoying the process of flexing her executive order muscles. In early September 2020, she issued another which seemed to suspend those time limits indefinitely. Well, that's when Common Cause RI, ACLU-RI, and the Rhode Island League of Women Voters joined forces to say, whoa. Even the House Minority Caucus chimed in, agreeing that changing established law was their turf, not hers. But wait, there's more. All this is coming to a head as the long shadow of biennial elections is being cast over the proceedings. The legislature's budget for this year's session is already spent. The constitutionally mandated schedule for the session has come and gone. All the while, the Speaker of the House and the Senate President are busy fighting dragons of their own, so they have no stomach for taking on this fight, too. In 1836, Tennessee Congressman Davy Crockett left the U.S. House of Representatives in disgust at the way it operated. He famously said, "You all can go to hell. I'm going to Texas." There's an analogy to this situation in that pronouncement. Here and now, it is the hard-working, tax-paying women and men of Rhode Island who are the victims of Paul's gone wild. It is we, you and me, who are being underserved by those we elected to work a proven plan. And yes, the election is coming. Please bear that part in mind.